viewers, welcome to yet another episode of The Insight, brought to you by Oris Group Entertainment, the most interactive platform you're going to find on Qatar internet space. Like we always say, on this platform, we bring you the best when it comes to health, when it comes to business, when it comes to trade, tourism, arts, culture, sport, just name it. We're doing this just to make sure you get the best information, best content, and we'll bring in the best personalities in this feed. Today promises to be a very exciting edition, and I am excited. Delisha is so excited.
You can see my face, right?
So we're looking forward to a very interesting show today. Please don't move anywhere. Sit back and join us on this journey. Our esteemed viewers, please join me to welcome Mrs. Esther Aserabi Jiyamira. I know I have messed up with this name. I know I've messed She's
very
going to
close
correct.
though.
No.
Very close.
I'm close, right? It's okay. She's going to correct us. Please join me to welcome Mr. Habib Mohammed Khafan.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
You got me on that. I wanted to say welcome first.
I beat you to it.
To welcome our esteemed guest to the show, Dr. Aisha. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much for having me and for the long introduction.
Join me in welcome Dr. Mohammed Afla Iqbal.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for the amazing introduction. A very cold area, it's in the coastal area of Canada. And Canada is already cold.
And it's not an African thing. The cold is not an African
I
thing.
cannot handle.
At least I know Qatar. So at the time, I have already written my IELTS, the English test I did, I passed. That's what I needed to start the process,
Yeah.
I paid money to do all of this. Then at that time of going through I had all my documents ready. I'm okay to start my immigration and then get my visa. And I said, the same time, this Qatari person had brought me the opportunity. So which one should I choose? I said, I'm going to stay in Qatar. And if I'm able to establish here, I can travel anywhere. I want to go to.
That's a great decision. Looking back to that time you made that drastic decision, do you have any regrets not leaving Qatar?
No.
Why?
No, I don't. I don't. It hasn't been easy, but I don't regret at all.
Why don't you regret?
What's the great things that have
What was that motivation that kept you here? The thing you're looking back to now, you're happy?
I realized life wouldn't have been easy for me over there. Yeah, and then here, I understood, the process. The process of setting up a business. Everything is not going to come by the profit. The money will not come back within a short time. You have to understand, be patient. So I understand, and the way things are going, it's not bad.
Okay.
It's not bad at all.
That's
yeah.
good. I'm happy to hear that.
I don't.
You're happy about it.
Yeah, I don't really do hair much like she knows, as I used to do because I had a baby.
Yeah.
So, but I'm still surviving because of the business. Yeah.
Actually, to be honest, Qatar, I grew up in the UK compared to Qatar and UK. UK I love. UK will always be part of my life. But in terms of safety, in terms of lifestyle, Qatar has been, what can I say? It is home. Home should be safe. Home should be where you feel at ease, where you feel you can have a family. And Qatar is that. Literally, comparing, I've lived so long abroad, coming back home again to Qatar, it opened my eyes on where do I really want to settle. I thought I would settle in the UK before, but now coming home, no, this is This is where I want to be. This is my home. This is my roots. This is my, and it's just the safety aspect of things, the respect aspect of things. You can be, I literally leave my car open and go to the shop and come back and my car is there. People left their chargers and phone in public streets and nobody would take it, So just that level of safety, and also the schooling, the education part, the healthcare system, everything. I wouldn't, if anything, this is a place to literally live.
Okay.
And it is home. And I would invite everyone to come. Actually, I think the Western world portrayed it in a very bad light. And don't judge a thing by whatever everyone's saying. Go experience it for yourself. Okay, and just at least come for a visit to see for yourself and to see the lifestyle.
Even for me or for others, it's been a lot. It's been a huge successful for us that we host the FIFA World Cup in Qatar, that even a small country can do it. There is a holy saying from God, said the God can put his secrets in a smallest creator that he did. Okay, so, and it will be more powerful. So I believe that even as Qatar, as a small country, Qatar can do more and more bigger than even FIFA World Cup.
They are showing it already.
Amazing.
That I can say.
Yeah.
They are showing it already.
Yeah, and even when I saw it, when FIFA started, when I saw all these audience coming from all around the world, I see their faces, they are happy and shocked at the same time. Okay, we cannot believe this is all in
Did this
Qatar
just
happen. Yeah, all these huge stadiums, the facilities, the hotels, the metro stations, even, and all the service they have it even for free, most of it. So I can see it on their faces, like, okay, that's mean, okay, we delivered the message.
True.
Okay, now it's their turn to deliver their message, to say to the people what they saw in Qatar. Yes.
I came to Qatar in a very young age.
Okay.
So I did all my schooling here in MES Indian School.
Okay.
And so most of my life I was here. Only for 6 years I went back to India to complete my medical education.
Okay.
The Qatar before was completely different. Like I used to live in near Doha Jadid.
Okay.
It was like the center of Doha at that time. Qatar was very different. Like life was slow paced. It didn't used to be this crowded at that time. As you said, I remember when in my photos, in my olden photos, like the time when I came to Qatar as a child. So there are some photos that my parents took. So in those photos, in the Corniche, there's only one building, Sheraton.
Wow. Sheraton building, yeah.
Sheraton was the tallest building in Corniche. But then by the time I was in school and all, there were some buildings over there. Like there were more and more buildings. By the time I was finishing school, I was going India. West Bay was an area, but as you said, when they said that they're going to conduct FIFA here in Qatar, I was like, no.
Impossible.
It was impossible. It was impossible.
Because if you look at the picture you had in your head at that time.
Yeah, I'm talking about 2016. 2016, when I was leaving Qatar for med school, at that time, even at that time, I couldn't believe in 2022 they're going to conduct FIFA over here.
Well, with you can't be strong without going through hardship in life. Okay, and my hardship started from a very young age, from childhood, and it kept going. And I struggled a lot. I've been through abuse as a child, and growing up, I also struggled with binge eating disorder as a result of the trauma. Obviously, I wasn't aware I was going through that, but I wasn't a normal child growing up. I did not feel normal. I did not feel like I belonged. I felt so different, and obviously it reflected on my size as I was growing bigger and bigger on size, from a very young age. So I've been through quite tough, let's say, mental health related issues, which I discovered later on. But the thing is, what kept me sane is that the ability to just focus on studies, because that's what it's expected.
That was a distraction for you.
Yeah, growing up with a single mother, my mom was tough. I love my mom to bits.
Awesome.
She has been the rock of the family. She has been so hardworking, taking care of me and my sister, and not having that male figure, obviously being able to teach yourself to be tough as well in the world, to take both roles in a way. And she was a very strong advocate for education. Because of what she's been through.
Now I see.
Yeah, because of what she's been through in her own life, she told me your education is the only thing that will make you stand up on your own feet. No matter what happens to you, you still have something to fall back on. If the guy is good or bad, you still are able to stand up on your own feet. So my mom's drive for education obviously infected me, and I realized also it was my escape from other aspects that was, kind of affecting me on another level. So studies was my escape, my reward, my way of escaping everything and just trying to achieve things. But it also, the reason I have so many different things is the idea, I had this belief that there is a solution for everything in life. No matter how tough it is, there is a solution for everything in life. You just don't know it yet. This is the self-talk I was having. You just don't know it yet. All you need to do at this moment in time is to keep looking, to never give up. To keep searching and to never give up.
I was born and raised in Ghana. I am a basic education graduate. I didn't go to high school. I had a chance to go to, but I had no support. I didn't want to be. So when I realized there was no one to push me, a family member helped me to learn a skill, hairdressing. That was one job I hate in my life, like when I was a child. If you're a hairdresser, I hate you because you're a hairdresser.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know, because I hate the job. So
what does the job have to do with hating the people?
I don't know. I just didn't like hairdressing. And he said, I will help you do this. And so one day I told myself, this is what you want to be in future, but there's no one to push you. If you don't do it, then what are you going to do? So I said, okay, because I'm not good with art. This is artwork. Then I told myself, you have to do this. This is what is going to take care of you in future. There's no one. There's someone is actually doing you a favor now. So with determination, I went in. Growing up as a child, I used to do business. I go to school. School days are 5 days. I go to school 4 days in a week. I use 1 day to go to market and sell, so that I can take care of myself. I close when I sell from the market, I use the profits to buy something, and then I sell in the night while I look in a book. I will sit under the street light. I'm selling. When customers are not coming, I'm looking through the book. I use the profit for that. So for me, I'll skip 1 day in a week. My colleagues know, she's not coming. Today is Wednesday.
It's a business day.
I'm not. So I have done a lot of business as a child,
You said right, my seniors, they are the ones who introduced me to this concept of traveling for food.
Yeah.
So, as I said, the med school life is very hectic. So very challenging. My seniors, after a time, they got very busy. So what I used to do is, I don't like to sit simply. I have this habit of, if I have 8 hours of time free, I just plan out the 8 hours. I want to do something in that time. And what do I like? I like eating. So I just check if I have the budget and go somewhere to eat. So when my seniors got busy, what I used to do is I used to get on a bus and go to the same place. It used to be a 2-hour drive. So the bus is a 2-hour travel. So I used to get on a bus, 2 hours I used to travel to this city called Calicut. And every weekend I used to go to Calicut, and I have absolutely no friends over there. I know no one. My friends used to ask at college, dude, where are you going off to? I'm like, I'm not going home. They're like, where? Just to eat. So I go to Calicut, I just walk around. I just walk, and when I see a place and I feel, okay, I need to have this food, I walk in, I ask them, what's your best food? And they just buy that, and I ate it. And what I used to do is, at that time, 2018 was when WhatsApp introduced this feature of WhatsApp status.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just share, the same like I used to snap. I share the WhatsApp status. So I went to this place. So I tried this cake from this shop. It was 60 rupees. The same thing I used to share. And by the time I come back at evening, by the time I run out of money, I only have money for the bus fare. So whichever first, either it's evening or I run out of money. So I get back on the bus. By the time I reach back at the hostel, my friends will be very pissed at me. Like, you can eat whatever you want. Why do you show us? No, they are sitting back at the hostel. They are opening their WhatsApp and they're seeing the food. They're like, dude, we are hungry seeing your stories. Yeah. So that's when one of my friends, he used very harsh words. He was like, dude, stop this. We don't want to see this. So he was joking around, but that's when I got the idea, like, okay, I'll just start an Instagram page. It's a public page. I won't mention that it's me. Yeah, it's a different name. I'll just share the food, the same thing what I did in WhatsApp. I'll just share the photos of the food I had over there with the write-ups.
It's actually it's undescribable because I saw it like I saw each step from the beginning, like from 2005, 2006, Qatar started changing.
Yes.
The buildings, the streets, the business, everything has been changing, and it's so fast. Like everything is coming. Like, okay, we have this tournament, we have this kind of festival. We need to do this. And everything is changing. And even the Corniche has been changed. I saw the changes of Corniche all the time. It's becoming more beautiful.
Yes.
The museums has been opened like it's like this.
Yes.
Okay. The Islamic Art Museum, the changes of the Qatar Museum, also 321 Museum. It's everything is going like this, and I was so happy and proud, like, to see all this improving all the time. Like, it's even sometimes I was studying abroad, like I'm like coming on vacations, I see there's something. Some changes, like it's
Something
okay, like
new.
it's,
There must be something new each
All
time
the
you come back
time.
to.
yeah. Sometimes even
Yes.
I lost the streets. Okay, where is this? And
So apparently, famous is the
GPS.
The GPS.
Yeah.
Of Qatar.
No, I'm very good with Qatar roads, so they
Yes.
call me the GPS because I can be very far away and give you direction to anywhere you want to go to in Qatar. Courtesy of the fact that I've been here for a long time, and not just that, I'm very used to the roads. So what I've gotten to understand over time, because I saw this transition, I saw it when it was, let's take for example Sawa Road. I remember when Sawa Road was just one lane.
yes,
It was just a two-lane road.
Okay.
But look at it today. So it means if you left Qatar, at the time the road had not started, they've not started the building of the road, and you come back 3 years after, because projects here, the delivery is very fast.
yeah.
And you come back 2 years after, you won't know your way because Sawa Road changed. They turned it to a dual lane. They turned it with several tunnels, with bridges. So that's the transformation we're talking about. It's massive.
Exactly. It's not just Salwa Road. It's I think even the neighborhoods has been changing. The map of the neighborhood is changing. Even the projects inside the neighborhoods, it's totally amazing. Like even not just the streets, the roads inside the neighborhood, even the projects of planting trees and making gardens inside the neighborhood. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So it's keep people busy all the time going.
And to you, our viewers, thank you so much for joining us on today's episode. It's been awesome having you. For now, we want to say thank you for joining us on today's episode, and we look forward to always having you with us.
And once again, our lovely viewers, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Inside by Oryx, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook at The Inside by Oryx. Follow us on all social media platforms. We are going to be so happy to hear from you, and we're really excited to see what you have to say. And lastly, press that notification bell to remind you of any videos that we will be updating, okay? So that you can keep in touch and you will continue on this beautiful journey with us. So we're really, really thrilled and so excited for what is to come. And thank you so much once again for all the love and the support. So until next week, next time, same place. Please don't hesitate to join us. Until then, we'll see you soon.